Greetings, fellow conquerors, and welcome back to England here in EU4. So, we're still just waiting for the situation to improve with these Gaelic separatists. I prefer not to fight rebels when possible, just because I don't want to waste the manpower. I think it's a reasonable thing. We're going to build a temple in Yorkshire. Alright, let's see, what's this war? Whoa! The nation of Austria, your faithful ally, is requesting that you come to their aid in the Austrian conquest of Verona against Venice. This is a war that they have started. Venice is allied with the Knights, Mantua, Savoy, and Florence. Venice is guaranteed by the Ottomans. Oh boy. Austria, what have you done? What have you done? Now, I'm not doubtful that Austria and Hungary could beat the Ottomans. What I am worried about is the coalition on our doorstep that seems to be, you know, growing. We'll accept the call to arms. I am concerned with how France and Burgundy are going to react. You know, they only have 32 aggressive expansion, and it's ticking down by 3 every year. But I'm still concerned, basically. No theologian, still. I want a theologian, but I don't have one. Let's check relative techs here. It looks like Austria is ahead of the Ottomans, but considering his forces are separated, the Hungarians are going to get crushed here by the Ottomans. We really need to go over there and help them somehow, but I don't know that we have the means to even reach Austria. All right, let's see this fight here. Austria is taking, yeah, that's about what we expected. River crossing into the forest. His troops just getting absolutely smashed. Venice allied the Ottomans. That is very bizarre. Burgundy is just going crazy with the excommunications. So here's the thing. I want to help Austria. I do. But this is also an extremely stupid war that he got himself into that I don't think he has a chance of winning. Especially if he keeps attacking over rivers into mountains. Oh god, Austria. Oh, wow. Austria's going to be a lot weaker after this war, and there's not really much we can do to help them because we can't even really get access there. And our fleet, you know, we haven't really been focusing on our fleet. So the alliance with Austria may come to an end here. And more worryingly, the coalition that was started like 10, 20 years ago now is still being a serious pain in the ass. $20 army tradition for 97 ducats. Well, we could use it, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and pick it up. I want Tech 7. But I think we could be better. We would be better served if we improved London's manpower capacity. So I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that. Just 2 points. That way we're not wasting points, and we'll get Tech 7 at a more reasonable price. The Ottoman army is actually cornered. This is... wow, I wonder how that happened. Now, if the AI was intelligent, they would, you know, stop them from trying to get across the strait, but What a bizarre situation. If Austria manages to do this on their own, I'm going to be impressed and yet also mortified at Austria's strength. Yeah, it's just access through too many countries to get there. Alright, looks like Austria won, and then the Ottomans are going to take a fight in the mountains against a 50 stack. Austria, very strong. However, we're -7 from battles. But we're also at -6 from the war score. And what is the war score? Verona. Which is this province? Yeah. Milan is starting to seem like it might be a very strong ally. So I'm going to improve relations with them. I'm gonna do the unthinkable here and improve relations with our two rivals here. In the slight chance that they lift the coalition. Watching this war intently. I'm very interested in the outcome. Brittany and Kildare have left the coalition. Burgundy has left the coalition. But it looks like Austria is going to defeat the Venetian-Ottoman alliance there. So Austria-Hungary, very strong. Very strong. So, at war with Württemberg, Alsace, Switzerland, Nuremberg, and Lorraine. So let's see France's war here. Yeah, it's not a massive war, but alright, we're going to stop relation improvement because all the countries here have left the coalition. Which now begs the question. Let's see, are you friendly towards Burgundy? Castile is not a very good defensive ally or offensive ally here. Would you help me fight Brittany? You would help me fight Brittany against Burgundy and the Papal State. Alright. I guess we do this. I guess we're going to go after Brittany. Man, Austria, I really want to help you, but I can't get my troops over there, man. It's just not possible. Let's see. Alright, we can pick up the first level of administrative ideas, and we're going to. Because we want to get that cheaper corn cost as soon as possible, because that is going to save us so many admin points over the course of the game. It's unreal. Especially since we aren't really in a position to be taking a lot of vassals. In the meantime, we could also continue fabricating on Scotland, now that I think about it. Because our truce with them ends in 82, so only 5 years, actually. We could take the rest of Scotland's clay, assuming Kildare doesn't do it first. We're only at 50% higher tech cost, but I'd rather not pay more than I have to, and so I'm just going to increase manpower in more provinces, I think. This is a good one for doing that. Having more manpower is going to be nice. It's going to save us money on mercs that we won't be buying, even though our mercs are going to be cheaper from admin ideas once we complete it. If we built a barracks in London, we would get 1,000 more manpower from it, which is pretty huge. However, I have to say that I think the temple is a better build idea. And we're going to build that in Oxfordshire. For sure. It looks like, almost unbelievably, Austria has managed to defeat the Ottomans. So go Austria-Hungary. What a champ. He's up to 4 war exhaustion. I can't imagine his manpower is that good, but he is still reinforcing. So obviously he's still got to have some left. How's our aggressive expansion looking? Not too bad. France is still in a coalition against us. Burgundy annexing the rest of Provence. Dauphine is independent, which is pretty hilarious. Oh, this is so good. Dauphine would become our vassal, which means we could feed him clay of this. Actually, he doesn't really have any cores, does he? He doesn't, and he doesn't have any claims either. So I don't know. It would be a peaceful vassalization, but at the same time, I don't feel like it would be a useful vassalization. Orléans would no longer be a rightful part of our realm. Okay, so we're losing our claims on France. We need to renew those basically ASAP. We're going to fabricate on Brittany, on Armor. Alright, I'll take 5%. That seems okay. That seems fine with me. For some reason, oh yeah, we're at war, so all of our forts renewed, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and mothball those once again, and we're gonna kill army maintenance as well. We're gonna get 14 ducats a month, and we're gonna build a nice war chest and start building up a truly grand army, I think. Hey, we got bronze cannons. That's very nice. Apparently we have bronze in one of our provinces. Yep, right there. Or copper, I should say. Well, that's awesome. That's cool. I've never gotten that event before. It's really good stuff. So yeah, we're just kind of building up now. We're not... we can't always be expanding as much as we want to. Sometimes we have to take a break. We got to take a little breather, you know. We gotta change our sweatband, you know, on this marathon that we're running. Build another temple in Kent. You know, it's funny. Temples don't really pay themselves off for like 100 years. When you think about it. Wait, we just lost a province. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know why we got notified about that, but yeah, it looks like Austria's going to come out ahead on this one. So, good job to them, first of all. Where are you moving your troops, Austria? What the hey? Well, Austria lost. Good job. It looks like the Ottomans are pretty close to our doorstep here, so we're going to go ahead and mobilize the troops. We're going to activate the forts in Paris and Normandy. Now, France gives access to the Ottomans, so he may have spelled his own demise there. We'll be entering the war late, but better late than never, right? I hate that you have to select the fleet to move them. Like, if they're attached to the transport, you should just be able to move them that way. Oh, no. We're definitely not doing that. We're gonna let our army get its morale back here. Now is Burgundy? No, Burgundy just has access through France. Ottomans have peaced out. Austria is taking a considerable sum from them. We're gonna go blockade Venice, or try to besiege them, I should say. We're gonna build some. I want to build some light ships, but I also really want to build some just more money buildings, really. Build one there in Gloucestershire. We're going to go help the Austrians finish off the rest of the Venetians. We're going to take some attrition going through these lands. That's fine. I never like attacking into the mountains, but I figure with the numerical advantage here, we'll be at least helping out the Austrians. And it looks like he wants to go fight the Venetians in the mountains. We'll go help. I don't want them to lose any more than they already have. Actually, we're going to go chill in Treviso. Start besieging it. Supply limit is really low, so we're going to go ahead and split up the army. And Venice's army has been completely squished. So now it's just a matter of time. We've taken the war goal. And all is well, basically. Austria has been reelected. Wow, Austria took nothing in that war. What a waste of time. Okay. Sure, Austria. France somehow lost all of his alliances. Sure. I really want Champagne, but it's also being besieged because he's getting... Oh, no, he still has his allies. I was just looking, like, for some reason it was down here and I could only see their royal marriages and access. Okay, so they're still allied with Aachen and Baden and the whole crew. And it looks like they're winning, but France isn't really gaining anything. So the question is, I want Orléans because it's a really good province. So we're going to fabricate on Orléans. That's just the end of that. There's no... it's a good province, and more importantly, it's in the region we're looking for. It's in the area, the same area as France, which is very nice. Gain 5 prestige for nothing. Cool. Alright, looks like Kildare is just going at it. I think we just got some trade efficiency there. I wasn't really looking at the pop-up because I was doing something else. Muscovy is getting wrecked by Denmark. Wow. Look at Denmark go. Hey, Castile is now the Pope, and our excommunication has been lifted. This is a great day for England. I mean, we did nothing wrong in the first place, mind you. But it's still a great day. Now we haven't had a war in a couple episodes now. But that's okay. We're basically just waiting to fabricate claims here. I mean, we've already got a claim on Orléans and Champagne. Okay, we're gonna build our first barracks, and Scotland so far is winning his war. Probably is Denmark even part of the war? No, he's not. Now here's an interesting question. Desmond has been a good vassal and has been fabricating claims. We're gonna stop building a spy network in Brittany. We're gonna look here at Kildare. And unfortunately, despite Denmark's war exhaustion and huge debt, he would join a defensive war against us, which is unfortunate. As far as France goes, looks like all of France's allies would join as well. Austria, only a little bit in debt. Their manpower is hurting, and their war exhaustion is still pretty decent. And more importantly, Castile would not join in the war. Now here's... And then this is where it gets interesting. Castile and Portugal would join against Brittany, which means they would also fight against Burgundy and the Pope. Austria would join in a few years once he's had some time. I think we do this, and I think in this war, first of all, we might take some clay from Burgundy, probably Vermandois, because it's part of the same area as Paris. And in doing so, we can also eliminate some of his vassals, and then also take some land from Brittany in the same war, which would just be like a huge gain for us. So we're gonna hope for that and bank on that, and that's our plan for next time. So thank you for joining me, fellow Englishmen, and I will see you on the next one.